So, team, I'm going to read something out to you. And this is a very good book. Very good book. Oh, my God. Look how big it is. Oh, man. The cover. Oh, what a bummer. The cover. Anyway, it's not big. It was a gift too. I've ripped the cover, but I want to read out something to you. I was reading it out before. This is a book from Seth Godin. Oh, crust pizza. Thanks, Sam. Beautiful. This is a book from Seth Godin, by the way. That's it there. The name of the book is This Might Work. This might work, right? That's the opposite to, nah, man, that won't work. Doesn't work around here. Nah, that's far-fetched. No, this is a different mindset. This might work, right? So let's go through. And there's just gold in every page here. So let's have a look at it. Modern procrastination. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I want you to process the wisdom that Seth Godin. I'm sounding like one of these preachers reading a verse out of the Bible or the Quran. Let's read it. Modern procrastination. The lizard brain adores a deadline that slips, an item that doesn't ship, and most of all, busy work. These represent safety, because if you don't challenge the status quo, you can't be made fun of. You can't fail. You can't be laughed at. And so the resistant looks for ways to appear busy while not actually doing anything. I'd like to pose for the idea that for idea workers, misusing Twitter, Facebook, and other forms of digital marketing is the ultimate expression of procrastination. You can be very busy forever. The more you do, the longer the queue gets. The bigger your circle, the more connections are available. Laziness is a white-collar job, but has nothing to do with avoiding physical hard labor. Who wants to help me move this box? No, it's none of that. Instead, it has to do with avoiding difficult and apparently risky intellectual labor. Team, in basic summary, what this is basically saying is that we as people will avoid doing stuff that makes us vulnerable. Example, prospecting, where we can get rejected. And what actually happens is we move into doing other stuff that keeps us busy but allows us not to get rejected. And I think it's quite profound that a lot of the times the people I deal with actually say to me, Tom, I'm just really busy. I just don't have time to do 2 hours of talking to prospective clients or prospecting. But really what they're saying is, I'm finding things to do instead. And I want you to think about it, because if you can actually digest this, you may find that this is actually the Panadol to the headache that you've had for prospecting all your life. Now, team, I am letting you know that today, let's put this book down, this heavy book down. Oh, that was loud. Today, I want to show you a slide, add to stream. And I want you to have a look at that, the $1 million mindset. And I've actually broken it up into 3 components: running a team, running a digital strategy, and running your social media, right? And I'll remove that for a moment. What I want to let you know, that as we move away from 2022 and we move to 2023, I want to congratulate you. You have survived one of the most turbulent years of real estate we've had in living memory. I say this because the volumes that data companies provide clearly show that there have been less transactions. Now, some of you have been able to do. So Chad is basically saying, is this on the gym? Yes, it is. This is on the gym. This is on the gym. And I suppose what you're talking about is this thing here, and it is. So, team, what I want to let you know is if you're here right now and you're employed in real estate still, you have survived 100% of your darkest days. You've survived it, right? And I've got great news for you, because the fact that you've survived it means that going into 2023, you are probably going to have less competitors because some haven't survived. In addition to that, you're moving into a marketplace where there is slowly becoming an acceptance that this is the new market. This is what it is. And there is enough evidence to suggest that we are coming to the tail end of the rate rises, and we're probably going to land at around 6% interest rates, which is going to mean that we have a bunch of people, and the loan book is very big if you ask the bankers of how many people have got fixed rate loans. And these people have fixed at around 2%. And by the time they come off, they'll be paying 3 times the rate. In addition to that, there are people that have interest-only loans who, when they come off their fixed period, they're going to be doing principal and interest, which means that there's going to be a significant increase in their repayments. On the surface, this looks like it's bad news for the real estate industry, but not really. Because in the real estate industry, my friends, we need, hi Tanae, hi Brad, we need people that have to move, not want to move. So what you've noticed in the last few months, the deals that have been taking place are the have tos, not the I'd like tos. Well, I actually think there's going to be a lot more have tos. And the reason I say it is there have been no signs of distressed selling to date, but I expect that there will be some distressed selling in the new year. I expect that there'll be people that aren't going to be in a position to be paying 6% when they're actually paying 2% at the moment, right? But I also take into account that unemployment is extremely low. And with it being low, the option would be there for people to take on more work to cover any shortfall. So I understand that as well. Tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, I'm doing a live stream with Louis Christopher, who is launching tomorrow morning his boom and bust report from SQM. I find him a very accurate forecaster. And whilst he's not 100%, if you look at his track record, it is pretty good. So Louis Christopher is going to be on tomorrow at 3:30 on my social media platforms, and he's going to be giving us the forecast and a bit of a deep dive into numbers across Australia. So we plan to do that. But I'm also letting you know right now, team, this is the period of time you should be doing a bit of an analysis, and the data that I'm really interested in you doing is to look at number of listings you did in 2022, number of sales you did in 2022, number of appraisals you did in 2022. The data from this information is going to allow me to work with you on your business plan. And all my real estate gym members are going to be given a very basic real estate business plan that's going to allow them to start 2023. And let me bring up my banner, because I am letting you know that the real estate gym doors are now open. They're not going to be open for too much longer. We close it and we start the brand new year, 2023. So we're probably going to be closing it in around 10 days. So if you're on the wait list, join now. If you're not on the wait list, you can go straight to realestategym.com.au. And in the meantime, I think I'm also have to announce a winner on someone actually won, and let me bring it up. Someone has actually won a coaching program with me, a one-on-one, and the winner was from the Black Friday sale. And I'd like to announce that winner, Mel Angeles. If you can get in contact with Susan Zeng, Mel Angeles, you are the winner. You are the winner of the one-on-one coaching session. And I really look forward to spending the time with you on whatever you want to talk about, but my preference would be working on a business plan. Hello, Bernard. Hello, Sam. Hi to everyone that's coming on. But coming back here, what I'd like to do is add back to the stream a couple of things. What I'd like you to understand, social media mastery, please look at these three letters, share, like, comments, SLC. That's got to be your strategy on social media. Over here, digital mastery. If you're not using Trello, Monday, or Asana, I use Asana, please get it. It's going to allow you to become much more organized. And then in addition to that, those of you that are running teams, here is a basic snapshot on what you've got to be doing to run a very effective Rolls-Royce machine. Anyway, team, if you aren't a real estate gym member and you'd like to become a real estate gym member and have me as your coach to end of 2023, hop onto the real estate gym. We've got it priced, and we all have had, at a level that it equates to less than one coffee a day. I think it's actually around $2 a day. That's what works out to be a real estate gym member. So think about it. Like, the worst that can happen is you're up for $650 or thereabouts. The best that can happen is that you can radically change your life, both in real estate and outside of real estate. And I'm unashamedly selling to you, but I do that knowing that what I deliver is far more valuable than what you'll pay. So, Paulie Billa, good to see you. Anyway, my friends, one more thing I want to show you here, and that is, if you're not doing it already, you make sure that you got a digital intro. I've got to tell you, for me, pitch from Realtor is the best. A digital update, for me, pitch, price updates are the best. Signing on glass, VPA finance platform, vendor paid advertising, where you can get the money at settlement. I tell you that the best agents are using these finance platforms, seamless reviews using Podium, text applications, artificial intelligence, whether you're using Nurture Cloud or Rita. And of course, for those of you after data, ID for me is a fantastic way to get data. There you go. Look at what, Bernard's saying, best return of investment. And he's a mortgage broker in the industry. Anyway, team, I'm going to sign off. Have a good night. 3 weeks to go. Signing off.